How did a beloved local entertainer become one of the most infamous serial killers in the American history? This is the chilling story of John Wayne Gacy, the killer clown. Welcome to our YouTube channel, The Silent Screams, where we dive into the deep world of true crimes. Today, we are uncovering the terrifying tale of John Wayne Gacy, a man whose horrifying acts shocked the nation. Make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you never miss a story. John Wayne Gacy was born on March 17, 1942 in Chicago, Illinois. Despite his seemingly normal upbringing, Gacy's childhood was far from happy. He had a tumultuous relationship with his father, who was an abusive alcoholic. This strained relationship and early life challenges shaped much of his troubled psyche. As he grew older, Gacy's life appeared to improve. He became a successful businessman, managing 3 KFC restaurants owned by his father-in-law in Waterloo, Iowa. Gacy was active in the local community, even joining the JCs, a leadership training and civic organization. However, beneath this facade of normalcy, dark urges simmered. In 1968, Gacy's hidden depravity surfaced when he was convicted of sexually assaulting 2 teenage boys. He was sentenced to 10 years in prison but was released on parole after serving only 18 months due to the good behavior. This brief incarceration did not rehabilitate Gacy. Instead, it allowed him to refine his manipulative skills. Upon his release, Gacy moved back to Chicago, where he continued to build his double life. He remarried and became known in his community as a friendly, helpful neighbor. He even performed at children's parties and charitable events as the Pogo the Clown, a persona that endeared him to many but also masked his growing inner darkness. Now let's discuss our main topic, murder cases. Gacy's killing spree began in the 1972. He preyed on young men and boys, often targeting runaways and those who lured with promises of work or money. His victims ranged in age from 14 to 21. Gacy's modus operandi was terrifyingly consistent. He would lure his victims to his home, sometimes under the guise of conducting a magic trick. Once there, he would handcuff them and then proceed to sexually assault, torture, and eventually strangle them. Most of his victims were buried in the crawl space beneath his house, while others were disposed of in the nearby rivers. In total, John Wayne Gacy killed at least 33 young men and boys, although the true number could be higher. The sheer brutality and calculated nature of his murders made him one of the most notorious serial killers in the American history. Gacy's downfall began in the December 1978 when 15 years old Robert Peast went missing. Peast was last seen with Gacy, which led the police to investigate him. Initially, Gacy denied any involvement, but a search of his house revealed crucial evidence linking him to the crime. The investigation intensified, and Gacy eventually confessed to the murders, leading police to the gruesome discovery of 29 bodies buried under his house. The public was horrified as the details of his crimes came to the light. In 1980, Gacy was brought to trial. The evidence against him was overwhelming. He was found guilty of 33 counts of murders and was sentenced to death. Gacy spent 14 years on death row, during which time he showed little remorse for his actions. On May 10, 1994, John Wayne Gacy was executed by lethal injection at the Stateville Correctional Center in Illinois. His death was met with a mix of relief and closure for the families of his victims. Gacy's legacy is a stark reminder of the darkness that can hide behind a friendly face. His story remains one of the most disturbing chapters in the history of American crimes. Thanks for watching. If you find this video informative, please give it a big thumbs up, share with others, and let me know your thoughts in the comments section. Don't forget to subscribe to the Silent Screams for more true crime stories.